A lot of people often ask, what makes your clinic different than other clinics? And one thing I always talk about is we want our treatments to fit the diagnosis. Hi, I'm Dr. Shane Bayless, also known as Doc Hockey, and I'm the owner of ProAction Health and Performance. I treat players, so we have a lot of junior A teams that we treat around here, as well as junior B teams, the Ottawa Senators, as well as I mentor a lot of hockey players as well through Endeavor Sports Group, which we go and watch them play, watch some video, give them tips on how to increase performance, as well as just the little nuances that happen in the game so they learn the game even better. I've been practicing chiropractic therapy and sports therapy since 2009. Now, I wanted to do a little bit more because I took a lot of courses outside of our chiropractic curriculum, from active release technique, Graston technique, medical acupuncture, kinesiotape, functional range systems. And all those things I like to incorporate and use them in my exams as well as my findings. So when people come in, we often do a test. So I'll test, can you touch your toes? I treat, can you do it better next time afterwards? So I know that I'm going in the right direction and I'm giving the patient what it needs to heal. So when I had all these things incorporated, I wanted to be able to train a lot of my practitioners the way I have been training and take what they know and incorporate it as well. So having that freedom to do that is why I wanted to kind of open up my own business. I want to see more sports people, as well as just the everyday activity, and really work on our clinical excellence, efficiency, and education of our patients. Here at ProAction Health and Performance, we do a lot of soft tissue work, a lot of nerve work, a lot of modality work. We have physiotherapy, we have chiropractic, we have massage therapy here, and naturopath. We have many different tools that we use to help people get better. We have active release technique, which is a really great soft tissue technique, break down scar tissue, as well as reorganize the tissue so it can be more flexible, stronger, and decrease in pain. One of the great things that we have here is a Shockwave machine. Not every clinic has a Shockwave machine. It's pretty unique a lot of times to different clinics, depending on what types of things that you're treating. But we have this here. It's really great for breaking down a lot of thick scar tissue or deep scar tissue, like in the shoulders or the hips. The Shockwave can also use them for plantar fasciitis, lateral epicondylitis, which is like tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, and it works really well to kind of speed up healing, as well as break down those tough tissues like scar tissue and adhesion in those areas. Another one of our favorite machines that not a lot of the clinics have in Ottawa, it's a very high-powered laser. It's a class 4 laser. It's about 5-minute treatment for most of the times that we're using it, where if you're going to the other clinics, sometimes you have to sit there for half an hour or so to kind of get the same kind of results. It also helps decrease swelling. So one of the reasons we got it was because of a lot of the hockey players or athletes that we treat often have sprains, and sprains swell up really quickly, and you can't do a lot of time right onto the injury. But now with this laser, we can actually put it right onto the injury, help with the swelling, increase circulation, get the lymphatic system activated, as well as the immune system to help clean up the debris that's been there from the damaged tissue. So we also do custom-made braces from Bauerfein. It's a medical grade company that all the braces that they do are medical grade, which means they can be covered under insurance. They're a Germany company that does all the Olympic athletes for bracing, as well as it is measured so it fits you properly from a weight and measurement part. So most of the braces fit really comfortably. They have a knitting brace, so it's really good for compression, which helps with circulation and things as well. And these are really great braces we do from wrists, as well as low back, feet, knees, all that different things like that to help out with anyone that has stability issues, or if they just want more circulation, or to help with their healing as they may be healing from ligament sprains or tears into the muscle as well. So we also use Graston here, which is many people are comfortable or familiar with the Graston instruments. They all come in different sizes. Sometimes you have handlebars, sometimes you have this is used for like wrists and carpal tunnel things. We also use different types of instruments as well to help with different surfaces, different curves of the body, so that we're getting all the scar tissue, the adhesion that is we're looking for to break down, to help with people's flexibility and strength. So we also do medical acupuncture. These are acupuncture needles. I know a lot of people are afraid of needles, but really it's just a little bit of a prick that kind of goes in, and then once it's into the body, it usually goes away. So you really don't feel it as much anymore. And if it is uncomfortable or discomfort, we take it out because we don't want to have anyone having that type of pain, because we're trying to break the pain cycle when we're doing medical acupuncture with it. We also see that sometimes with strength problems. So if I'm not getting the strength when I'm doing muscle testing, and I've done some of the active release or the soft tissue work and it's not working, medical acupuncture often helps stabilize and promotes strength by getting the messaging to kick up again. So it's kind of like an inhibited muscle now to an activated muscle. And that's where we use a lot of our medical acupuncture to help with just the flow, the energy, decrease inflammation, and create strength through muscles and ligaments. So we do a lot of concussion management here. We do a lot of functional neurology, which is basically including different systems to help other broken systems go forward. So with a concussion, you often have detours that happen. So you get some breaking of the messaging from neurons, and so they can't flow as straightforward as they want to. So they have to keep doing detours, just like if you were doing detours on the road. And by the time you get past all the detours, the time takes a lot longer, as well as you're exhausted and stressed because of all the extra things that you had to endure to find your way to your office or your house. Just a lot of different modalities that we use to help out the systems that aren't working well to the systems that do. So it's a very individual-based type of program that we do. We do some vision therapy to help with the eyes coordinate better. We do balance vestibular system. We do coordination things. We also do some neck soft tissue therapy, some cranial work, and exercise. So exertion-wise, can you perform activity without getting more headaches or more nauseousness or dizziness or fatigue? And we do that in a progressive stage so that you are able to combat a lot of the symptoms without putting you over top of your threshold, and you're able to learn from the exercise that we're doing to create those pathways again for the concussion that has disrupted those messaging systems.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Jarris. I'm the resident animal chiropractor here at ProAction Health and Performance. In this office, I treat dogs, cats, and the occasional rare animal like a guinea pig or a bunny. And what we usually see here are older dogs that have arthritis, that need a little help getting around the house. I do see dogs that are sporting dogs. I see injuries, post-surgical cases for cats and dogs. We do custom orthotic braces for dogs that have ACL tears. We use the Class 4 laser therapy, which has been a wonderful tool for dogs with inflammation or coming out of surgeries. We also do acupuncture. We have Dr. Pamela Corey here, who works here with me, and she's certified with the Chi Institute of Acupuncture for Animals. She also offers some holistic services for the dogs. We offer a wider range of supplements here that can help dogs, from mushrooms to joint supplements to bovine colostrum, which has been great for gut health and allergies. We try to find a nice holistic approach that can work with your regular vet practices at home. We care for the animals, we take our time with the animals, we like to follow through with the animals, and anything we can do to make their lives happy, healthy, and longer lived.
So the future here at ProAction Health and Performance is we're looking at dividing our clinics into two different clinics so that we have a musculoskeletal portion as well as a concussion portion. This is looking into the future where we're going to add some optometrists that are specialized in vision therapy, as well as counselors to help with that emotional, psychological problems that often happen with trauma in concussion as well, and just an overall nutritionalist, those types of things that really help out with creating the whole person, really getting them better as a whole to help speed up recovery. So instead of taking years, hopefully we can cut that down to months and things like that as well. We're also incorporating videos at this time to help with subacute, acute injuries where people are getting hurt on the weekend or they're away on a trip and they don't have any access to care at that time. We're using a really great strength coach out of Buffalo. His name is Stephen Helmicki for Primordial Strength Systems. So we're really excited about bringing those videos in the next year or so that people can have access to those without having to have access to the primary location or in person. I once had a patient that came in to see me who had been dealing with many different ailments, that low back pain specifically, that had seen different chiropractors, physiotherapists, massage therapy for many years, and she was kind of on her last straw. And finally, she came in to see me, and we were able to help her out considerably. And she often, tells people about us that saying, we saved her life, which we appreciate. And we know that, getting her back to the normal things she does was mainly what she was talking about. But she says, the reason we came and saw you and I felt that you were different was I saw results. So we're a very result-driven clinic. We're very efficient, and we're working on our clinical excellence to get to those points so that people are feeling better about themselves and continue on their way. So if you've seen 3 different doctors in the last 6 months, you're still in pain and looking for something to help improve you, come give us a try. I really think that we'll be able to help you out or educate you in the best ways to help yourself with ourselves or a different provider that can really help your condition.